Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And let's talk about just simply being awakened and at times feeling alone. Many of us look for someone we can connect to, both in friendship and love. And when you are awakening who you are, or even if you are fully awakened to what you truly are, it can be a very frustrating thing when you desire someone to be in your life, someone who you can connect to and understand. And in my own experience, I've met plenty of people, of course, who I could never connect to. And it has been a difficulty because of the fact at times where you are searching for that person you can grow in love with and care for, but they don't fully understand who you are in a sense, or they don't care for what you feel in a sense. And that can be pretty frustrating. What do you do in those situations? When you're around people who, especially maybe you're around people also who are trying to awaken themselves and they're still having a difficult time, you can allow yourself to still be around that person, but at the same time, you have to also realize that you too are growing. That you need to take time to yourself and love you for you, even if it's frustrating. It can be very frustrating at times being alone when you desire to maybe find someone in your life. But you have to understand that you have to love who you are first, no matter what. And that is a difficult thing. There are many people you might meet and think that they are the person for you. And you might even get frustrated because you feel like you connected with a person and they may not feel the same way as you. You have to learn how to connect with yourself. You can love that person. You might sometimes have to love them from a distance because of the fact that you have to love yourself first, no matter what's going on in your life or what's happening to you. But don't. Because sometimes you can meet people where they may only want to be friends. And that might be frustrating for some people out there. You might meet people who you're connecting to. And you feel that you're at a connection, then you might find out that they don't have too much to care for what you feel or think. You have to, when we're talking about like people like that who just only care to be friends, just lay your own boundaries of who you are and grow who you are. Even so, some people that could be upsetting because they may feel they really care, they really like this person, and because that person may not feel the same way about them, they may feel as though what's the point of looking for anyone in the first place? And some people, especially when you're awakened, that is sometimes the ideology. That you can't really find someone in that sense who can understand your weirdness, your enlightened self, and both of you can grow off of that. And to some people that can be extremely frustrating. Trying to find someone who fits and suits you on that level, where you can talk to each other, where you can enjoy each other's time, where you can love each other no matter what's going on, and so on and so forth. When you get to that point, it may not seem like you might find anybody, but you'll find someone. And if not, there are people who will come around and desire to be around you and love you for what you deserve to be in your life. You have to understand that you can't change people's minds about who they are. And people are going to do what they desire to do regardless. But you have full control over yourself. And that's why working on who you are and loving yourself, taking time to grow yourself, is more vitally important than what anyone else has to say, because, like I always say, betrayal of the self in order not to betray another is still betrayal nonetheless. It is the highest betrayal. Don't betray yourself for a love interest or someone you like. Don't betray yourself if you are not getting to your goals in life and you're finding new friends and you're trying to get to where you desire to go. Don't let that stop who you are. You have to be willing to love yourself first, no matter what, because no one's going to love you more than you. No matter what anybody says to you, no matter what anybody does, you can only love yourself. And it might feel like a struggling battle to find that person, but what I will say is simply this, that as you work on yourself, something will always come up, always. Someone will pop up out of nowhere. When you get past that, when you accept who you are and you work on who you are, out of nowhere things just start to happen. So don't worry what other people say, what other people think. Love you for you. Because at the end of the day, you deserve that more than anything. It could be terrifying trying to do it at first, but you have to remember the first step. That's the start of everything. The first step of you. Choose to take a step forward for yourself and your fears and your frustration. Even if you feel in a sense that there's nobody there for you or nobody understands you, nobody cares for you in that sense, take a step forward and keep going and love you for you. You deserve that love more than anything. And remember how beautiful, amazing, and divine you all are. As the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.